Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Tuesday, June 24, 2014. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, a Tullahoma man was arrested last Thursday after allegedly shooting at a Tullahoma police officer. This year's Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival is being characterized as one of the safest in the event's 13-year history. State Representative Jub Matheny is among 15 lawmakers calling for the resignation of Education Commissioner Kevin Huffman, and customers will see an increase in their utility bills next month. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
Did you know that Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac has the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in southern Middle Tennessee? We have wholesale pricing and clearance specials on select pre-owned vehicles. Our selection includes pre-owned Chevys, Hondas, Toyotas, Kias, Fords, Jeeps, almost every other make and model there is. You can check out over 200 pre-owned vehicles that have been thoroughly inspected and serviced by our factory certified technicians at stanmcnabb.com. With over 20 lenders, we can help you get the financing you need. So for the best pricing and selection, hurry in to Stan McNabb Chevy today.
Don't risk losing the Social Security disability benefits you have earned. I'm Russell Hedges with Moore & Hedges, attorneys at law. I bring over 25 years of experience and dedication to your case. My Social Security team will walk you through the process. We can increase your chances of winning and maximize the benefits due to you. If we do not win, you will not owe us a fee. Call me, Russell Hedges, with Moore & Hedges, attorneys at law, for maximum returns and minimum concerns.
Have you met your perfect match? It's here at Merle Norman. With over 190 shades, 13 formulas, and 4 finishes, we'll help you select the one that's just right for you. Ask for your free foundation check today. Merle Norman, made in the USA. Visit your nearest Merle Norman Cosmetic Studio for your personalized service.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Click the links.
Oh, sweet Lisa, you're so fine, like a very fine wine. Girl, I need you in my life. Will you be my wife?
Charter Internet has more bandwidth to support all your devices. Experience the power of Charter on the nation's fastest internet.
Welcome back. A Tullahoma man was arrested last Thursday after allegedly shooting at a Tullahoma police officer. The incident started at approximately 11:06 p.m. on Wednesday evening when police were dispatched to a Normandy Road address in regards to a domestic dispute. While officers were interviewing the apparent victim, approximately 6 shots were fired in the vicinity of the police officer and the victim. The officer and the victim moved to a nearby parking lot on Flowertown Road, where at 11:28 p.m. more shots were fired. Additional units from the Tullahoma Police Department, Coffee County Sheriff's Department, and the Tennessee Highway Patrol came to the scene to control the area and search for the suspect. THP also dispatched a helicopter to assist with the search. Officers were unable to locate the suspect until Thursday afternoon when he was apprehended after a foot chase on Riley Creek Road. The suspect, Sean Michael Lucy, age 25, was charged with aggravated assault, reckless endangerment, and possession of an illegal weapon.
This year's Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival is being characterized as one of the safest in the event's 13-year history. Tennessee Highway Patrol Colonel Tracy Trott says troopers worked more than 5,600 hours during a 6-day period ending last Monday. During that time, they worked only 11 traffic accidents, none of them involving injuries. Last year, the Highway Patrol investigated 17 wrecks that included 1 fatality and 3 injuries. Trott says the force issued 127 citations, 40 for moving violations, and 87 for non-moving offenses. Coffee County Sheriff Steve Graves says local officers issued some 260 citations over the festival period, most of them for drug or alcohol-related offenses. A total of 60 individuals were arrested. Graves says his department is still taking reports on theft and property crimes that occurred during the event. Graves says reports of violent crime also dropped during the festival that attracted an estimated 80,000 fans.
State Representative Judd Matheny is among 16 lawmakers calling for the resignation of Education Commissioner Kevin Huffman. The Tullahoma Republican has signed a letter to Governor Bill Haslam claiming Huffman has been negligent in operation of the department. Matheny and other representatives say Huffman botched release of TCAP scores in May that delayed release of some final grades in some instances. The group also opposes adoption of the Common Core teaching standards in the state supported by Huffman and the governor. A spokesman for the governor says the complaints are baseless and inaccurate. Huffman has also been criticized by many local education officials who claim that he's out of touch with administrators and teachers. Haslam says that he fully supports Huffman's oversight of the department.
Electricity rates in southern Middle Tennessee will increase slightly next month. The Tennessee Valley Authority says it's raising the fuel cost portion of its wholesale power rate by 1.4% in July. The adjustment is expected to cost the average residential customer less than $1 in additional charges. TVA says the increase in rates is mainly the result of dry weather. Below average rainfall in the Tennessee Valley has restricted hydroelectric production, the authority's cheapest source of power. TVA spokesman Scott Brown says hydro production from the 29 power-generating dams was only 35% of the normal last month. Rainfall in the region so far this year is more than 4 inches below average.
Stay with us. More Newsleader on 6 is coming up in a moment.
When you're running late headed to that sporting event or horse show and hungry but need gas, you don't have to choose which to get. Just stop at any Quick Mart where gas prices are normal and the food is outstanding. Burgers, fries, salads, sub sandwiches, chicken strips, egg rolls, even pizza can be picked up while the gas is pumping. Stop by any Quick Mart today and not only save time, but enjoy some good cooking, southern hospitality, and prices you can live with.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mac Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mac features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mac offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mac Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Mont Eagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
Are you a shoeanista with no place local to find your style? Well, now you don't have to travel any further than Bryns Shoe Boutique, located at the Village on Jackson, 1940 North Jackson Street, Suite 120 in Tullahoma. From funky to formal, you can find the fit and style that will make you smile at Bryns. A shoeanista herself, owner Brenda Kemp offers brands like Rocket Dog, Jessica Simpson, Mia, Nine West, J. Renee, Bandolino, and more. Want that accessory splash that none of your friends have? Bryns offers a selection of one-of-a-kind handbags and jewelry with just the right bling. So if your shoe selection doesn't stack up, find what you've been looking for at a price you can afford at Bryns Shoe Boutique, now open in Tullahoma.
Welcome back. The Southern Wheels in Motion Car Club held their annual cruise-in last Saturday on the grounds of the South Jackson Civic Center. Jim stopped by and spoke to one of the event organizers.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here today at the South Jackson Civic Center for what has become a classic event here each year on the third Saturday in June. And I'm speaking with Mike Cunningham, who's with Southern Wheels in Motion. Mike, it looks like you're having a great show here today.
Well, we've been very fortunate, Jim. The weather turned out good for us, and right now we're sitting at 240 cars with 10 minutes to go in registration. So we're tickled to death with that. The people around here have really been supportive of our show, and they know that the money that comes into the show goes to charity, and they support it really nice. So it's really good to have this kind of a turnout.
It looks like the show has kind of spilled over into Deckard Street again this year. That's always a sign that it's a pretty successful show.
Yeah, we had the Bedford County Mustang Club come out of Shelbyville and Murfreesboro this year, and they brought about 30 Mustangs. So last year we had to block off Deckard Street because of John Schneider being here, and we thought we'd do it again, and we wound up putting those guys out there on Deckard Street, and it's a good thing because we don't have hardly any more room in here.
You know, obviously, this is something that there's a tremendous amount of car enthusiasts in this area, because I know that as we check the calendar this morning, there's a lot of events going on in and around Tullahoma. Last year, you were competing with Bonnaroo. It never seems to affect the turnout for this event.
Right. The people who come to our show, fortunately, we've had a lot of people who've been here every year since 1993. And then as the show has grown over the years, we keep picking up more and more people, and we've got people probably from about 50 counties here in Tennessee today, and that's 50 out of 95, and that's getting the word out that this is a pretty good show right here in Tullahoma. It is one of the biggest single day events in Tullahoma that goes on. A lot of people don't realize that or know that, but it is a big event down here. There's probably been 3,000 to 4,000 people walk through this place, spectator-wise, and that's big.
You guys actually drive these classic cars, do you not? Most of them don't just sit on the trailers.
That's right, and most of these cars that are here were driven here, and that's the fun of it. It used to be when you restored a car, you threw it on a trailer and you drove it to the show and you unloaded it, and that's the only time you drove it. But now as the group, and I guess I want to say our baby boomers through the late baby boomers are starting now to really enjoy driving their cars again. And that's what we're seeing with a lot of these cruise-ins that are popping up. People just want to drive the cars and be able to come to a show like that and leave when they want to. But when you get this many cars at a show, that's big, because shows are, I don't want to say dying out, but they're getting less and less good shows around. And when these people know that they can bring one and drive it here and still win a pretty good trophy, that makes them happy, and it makes us happy, and it just makes it good for the hobby all the way around. This hobby is not for the faint of heart when it comes to spending money on old cars. A lot of your cars, like your Mustangs and Camaros, they can be bought out of a catalog now. There's so many parts and pieces for them. A lot of the other type of cars and trucks, you have to go on the internet and search for those things, and they're expensive, and that's just the way it is. But this is our golf, this is our tennis, this is our hobby that we do, and you'll pay for it.
I thought I knew something about this. I ran into Leland Scott, who's a member of your club over there a moment ago, and we were looking at a 57 Chevy, and I said, Leland says, how much do you think this car would go for? And I said, I'm thinking $100,000. I was only off by $50,000. It was $150,000.
That's right. It's amazing what these old cars have done over the past few years, past 10 years especially. But I mean, people really put a lot of work and time into these things, and people are willing to pay for that time and parts that you put into them. So that's a good thing for the hobby.
Well, and I always sense that you guys are having a lot of fun doing this kind of thing, and I know a lot of people benefit from doing this.
Absolutely. That's the reason why we do this. Sure, we love to drive around the old cars and restore them and talk about them and that sort of thing, but it's very, very nice to be able to take the money that we make here and give it all away to charity.
All right. Thank you so much, Mike, and lots of luck today. You don't need that now, because this show is obviously going to be a huge success here again today.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more Newsleader on 6.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop with Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration, your #1 hometown HVAC company. We offer dependable and reliable service on all your HVAC equipment. We also offer high-efficiency trained cooling units with some special financing through the end of June. Call us for your cooling needs. Your comfort is what we do.
It's summer, call Stroop.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Spring cleaning has begun at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester. With rebates and incentives up to $10,000 and 0% financing available on select models, now is the time to buy. Russell Barnett Ford is offering top dollar for your trade during the spring cleaning sales event. Stop by one of our locations, Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Russell Barnett Ford of Winchester, or visit us on the web at russellbarnett.com. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
Here at the International Dateline, Charter scientists are bringing you tomorrow's technology today.
Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning. Like the nation's most powerful internet and TV in HD with free DVR. Record your favorite shows to watch on your schedule, anytime in the future.
Good morning, Doctor.
Get a free DVR when you bundle and let it all in.
Welcome back. The Arrowhead Ranch is having a very unique fundraiser this weekend. Charlie Pope, one of the staff members at the ranch, stopped by our studios to tell us more about the event.
We have joining us on the set now Charlie Pope, and Charlie is here with representing today the Arrowhead Ranch Show, which is a really neat project they've got going here. I don't know as much about it as I should, Charlie, but why don't you tell us a little bit about the ranch before you start into the fundraiser?
Arrowhead Ranch was started by Preston Sweeney and his son Jeff Sweeney. It is on 187 acres right outside of Normandy, and it's a boys' ranch. It has houses we have house parents, Christian house parents that try to help raise, for lack of a better term, teenage boys that for one reason or another just need a little hope, a little direction, second chance, another opportunity. And it's a 1 year commitment from the boys that we ask that they stay for 1 year to allow us to try to help them through whatever issues they have. It's a non-for-profit. We don't take any funding from the state. But Preston Sweeney and his son Jeff have never denied a child based on the ability to pay. There's no money involved. All our funding is through donations and fundraisers and corporate sponsors and people just that open their hearts to giving.
That's amazing. And what age group, age range boys do you take?
Oftentimes the youngest he'll take is around 12 years old, but every situation is a case-by-case basis. Mr. Jeff, he evaluates the applicants along with the staff and tries to determine what's the best fit for the ranch, because we are a working ranch. We have between 50 and 60 head of cattle, and there are a dozen or so horses that have to be worked with and maintained, and there's fencing sometimes that has to be done and things of that nature. So you have to have the right kind of fit to try to help them. Most of the time, the boys that we get have never seen the working end of a cow or a horse. So,
not a lot of us have, actually.
And so it's a transition for those guys. Oftentimes they're coming in situations where you have a single mother who is trying to raise a teenage boy by herself and simply can't keep up with them and try to put food on the table. Or grandparents have taken over trying to help if the loss of a parent and they're physically not able to keep up with them. And that's where we try to step in and provide some structure and some discipline and just common sense things that oftentimes when you're trying to survive get omitted a little bit.
We better talk about this fundraiser you got coming up, because I'm sure that the young men don't have to pay. Fundraising is probably a constant challenge for you guys.
Fundraising is a constant opportunity for us to not only put the ranch out there in front of people to show what good things are happening out there, but also to try to help raise money for vacation, raise money to provide things for the boys. We recently took the entire ranch to Florida for vacation. A lot of those boys that never saw the beach before, and show them what a family type vacation can be. And so those kind of things do require funds. And we've had different organizations step up to try to help contribute, specifically the Middle Tennessee Lawn and Garden group. Their association is putting on a lawn and garden tractor pull over at the Bedford County Ag Center. It's on June the 28th. It's going to start at 4 p.m. and it's at all different classes, from the go to Lowe's and buy your lawnmower and rig it up, to the guys that spend a lot of time and soup those things up, from a 100-pound class to 1,300-pound class.
Oh, goodness.
They have between 70 and 90 members, and they're inviting some other clubs to come out, and individuals for that matter. There's going to be a barbecue dinner also during that time. The tickets are $10, and all those funds help go to support the ranch.
Okay, and that's a great way to do that, because that event sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
I think especially here in the South, when you mention tractor pulls, you kind of get everybody's attention. Lawn and garden tractor pulls are kind of unique in themselves as well.
I've never seen one of those.
Honestly, I haven't either. I'm looking forward to it as well, and the boys will get a big kick out of it, I'm sure. We hope that a lot of people will come out to the Ag Center to help support the ranch and help support the Middle Tennessee Lawn and Garden Tractor Pull Association.
Okay, and that's coming up on the 28th of this month. How do you get tickets, Charlie?
You can call Arrowhead Ranch, which is 931-857-4000, or visit Arrowhead Ranch's website, which is arrowheadranchtn.net, for any information about that event and other ways to get involved with the ranch.
Don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evening at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include representatives from the Duck River cleanup that will happen this weekend. Ryan from Stan McNabb Chevrolet will invite everyone to come out to their Corvette and Camaro cruise-in on Saturday, and we'll close out our coverage from Bonnaroo 2014. All that and more on this week's Living.
And we'll be right back right after these messages.
The highest standard of integrity delivers stability and honor. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of integrity in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please, for the following public service announcement. He's back! The Watkins man is back, bringing his world-famous Watkins products to 104 East Lauderdale Street in Tullahoma, where Richard and Stephanie Carpenter have opened the area's only Watkins store. Since 1886, Watkins has produced all-natural products, starting with the pain liniment and now including soaps, oils, creams, scrubs, royal jelly, beeswax, supplements dedicated to natural health and pain management, cover total external and internal body care. And don't forget the world-famous spices, extracts, teas, and cooking ingredients. With too many products to list, know that all Watkins products are 100% natural, using the highest quality ingredients obtainable. Always remember, with Watkins, when you buy the best, you use less.
Welcome back. Female computer science students from Tennessee Tech University held a girls-only coding workshop at the Markham Technology Center in Tullahoma last Thursday. The event was called 100 Girls of Code. Its mission is to travel across Tennessee and raise awareness among girls ages 12 to 18 about careers in computer science. We spoke with one of the student instructors after the workshop was completed about the program and what other programs they will be offering in the area.
My name is Katie Campen, and I'm the lead instructor for the 100 Girls of Code workshops. These are camps through the Tennessee Code Academy to generate an interest among females 12 to 18 in the Tennessee area. We're going all the way from West Tennessee to East Tennessee. We're on a tour. Our 100 Girl of Code workshops are one-day workshops for females with just an introduction to generate excitement. We're going through front-end web design and development with HTML, CSS, do a little bit of JavaScript as well as some game development. We also have week-long camps. The Tennessee Code Academy offers week-long camps. They go more in depth with actual computer programming, and they are also touring through the summer, all the way from West to East Tennessee. We have a Tennessee Code Camp, week-long Code Camp in Tullahoma, Tennessee, July 21st through the 25th. If anyone needs any more information, they can contact us at our website, tncodeacademy.com or 100girlsofcode.com. Also, we have all the social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everything. Everyone can reach out and contact us. You can email me personally at Katy, K-A-T-Y, at tncodeacademy.com. So yeah, I mean, this is definitely the best opportunity out there for rising high schoolers and graduating high schoolers about to go to college or pursue their own careers for anything related to business, agriculture, chemistry, medical, and computer science. You're going to need to learn this skill. And you can do it right through our Tennessee workshops. So come on out to the Tullahoma workshop. That's going to be July 21st through the 25th.
We'll be right back with your weather forecast right after these messages.
We've got Kias coming out of our ears at Russell Barnett Kia. We've never had this much inventory to choose from, and that means it's a great time to buy. Check out the 2014 Kia Optima, 0% financing available in 60 months, or up to $6,000 off select Kia Sorrentos. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. So come on down and help us clean out our ears at Russell Barnett Kia. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
Excuse me. Thousands of cancer patients can't afford a place to stay when the best treatment is far from home. A room shouldn't be the difference between life and death. Let's make sure that everyone who needs a room gets one. Let's make some noise. Let's help the American Cancer Society finish the fight.
Text ROOM to 41518 to donate $10.
The Charter Triple Play lets you experience TV, internet, and phone the way you want with no contracts. Hooked on HD? Now over 100 HD channels available. Movie lover? Get 10,000 on-demand movies and shows. 1,500 in HD, including movies in 3D. Missing your favorite shows? Record and watch TV with DVR service for 4 rooms and over 780 hours of storage space. Get Charter TV for $29.99 a month. Photo fiend, music fan, video streamer? Switch to super fast Charter Internet and do it all with the bandwidth to support all your devices. At 30 megabits per second, Charter Internet is 10 times faster than the phone company's DSL. Get Charter Internet for $29.99 a month. Want more talk for less? Charter Phone has unlimited long-distance calling with no added fees like the phone company charges. Get Charter Phone for $29.99 a month. The new Charter Triple Play. TV, internet, and phone for just $29.99 a month each when bundled. Call 855-81-T-PLAY now.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1930 at 99 degrees. The record low was in 1972 at 49 degrees. Average high on this day is 86 and the average low is 65. Tonight, look for isolated thunderstorms in your forecast with a low of around 67. Partly cloudy weather expected for Wednesday with a high of 87 and a low of 66, and partly cloudy weather again in the forecast on Thursday with a high of 87 and a low of 66. And that's our newsletter report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great evening.